What is up? I'll do another video here. I still got a lot of cleaning up to do in this garage. Be able to make some usable space. Unfortunately, it's raining right now, and I believe the lens keeps fogging up because of all the moisture in the air and the humidity. So I want to get my BMW cleaned off. You get that cart cleaned off. You get that area over there cleaned off. Make all this usable space again, because it's kind of tight walking past the car and stuff. And I think I'm going to put the car up in the air. I want to get those wheels off the back of it and put my BMW wheels back on it, my M parallels. Probably going to put all the Jaguar wheels back on the Jaguar out there, because I think I'm just going to sell that car. I don't really use it enough. It is an amazing looking car, don't get me wrong. I love the look of that thing. But, I mean, I don't fit very well in it. I'm a very big guy, so not tall people friendly. So let me get this cleaned up and I'll be right back. Alright, so after cleaning off all the spider webs, I put my spare battery in the trunk. It's got power. I don't know how good the battery is really. It hasn't had a full amount of time to charge. But I got all my coils pulled out. They're all right here. Plugs pulled out. I also pulled all the injector plugs. So I could have just probably pulled a relay to stop fuel, but I wanted to make sure my injectors don't fire at all. So we're going to see if this engine will spin over. It's been manual swapping, so I don't really have to sit in the car to do this. But I do need to make sure it's out of gear. Good there. Ooh. She don't sound good, boys. That sounds pure locked up right there. So, you know, my videos aren't monetized really anyway, so I'm not worried about my music in the background, but I just noticed something with my car that I didn't notice before. So I took off my fan clutch there, a bunch of other stuff here, but I try to spin the motor over and it won't spin over at all, either way. I did just realize my AC belt is just gone. Obviously it's been like that for a while, but that's super weird because I could have sworn last time I drove this car it had air conditioning. And I don't see like parts of a belt anywhere. Oh, it is! It's right there! There's the belt! Oh, let's fish that out of there. The fucking belt came off! Wow. I don't know what to say to that. That's, wow. I didn't take that off, so I don't know if the pulley failed or if the compressor locked up. Well, you can do an easy test on that. Yeah, compressor's good. Yeah, perfectly fine. I cannot spin that motor over to save my life. I'm going to attempt to take off the belt first and just make sure, you know, it's not a locked up alternator or something, because I do leak power steering fluid on the alternator pretty regularly, and I've already set one of those on fire before. I need to do a relocation on the reservoir, and I need to do a bigger reservoir, so that'll come eventually, but let's pull this belt off and see what we can do. A little update, we are draining the AC now. Started draining the coolant. I think most of the engine's drained out. At least the radiator for sure is drained out. The only thing that's not is that stupid reservoir over there. Dumb BMW design. I get to have fun with that when I take this all out. I figure I'm going to pull the radiator. It's going to make it way easier when I slide the motor back and up. I'll have to unbolt my headers down there. And then, you know, all the wiring and stuff like that. But pretty sure this motor's grenaded. It's done. I have a whole nother motor to go in it, so we'll be doing that. It's a 2.8 liter iron block out of an E46, and it's already boosted. So we're gonna put a turbo on this big thing. Hopefully it all fits down in there. I may have to lose AC because obviously that's gonna be all in the way there. So I will update you once we get this AC drained and the radiator pulled. Alright, so progress is going pretty good. Got the radiator out. Pretty much everything off the front of the motor is done. Unplugged most of the wiring harness on the front of the motor too. I just got to get the wiring harness that goes towards the back here. Pull all this off. Get all this flipped over out of the way so that you can pull the motor out pretty easily. I'm probably not going to pull the motor in this video. I still got to go pick up my other motor. It's at my old house. My old landlord's let me keep it there, so I'm going to go pick it up probably tomorrow and bring it back over here and maybe set it down to the side and start swapping over components that I need. Like I need to see what parts I need, and I also have an M50 manifold I'm putting on it, and I've got the adapter for the throttle body, which should allow me to use all these injectors, but we'll see. I'll have to get there or figure it out once I get there, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear with this, but keep chipping away, unplugging this wiring harness. Alright guys, it's going to be the final update on this video. Everything's pulled off pretty much. We got wiring harness out, intake manifold, radiator. The only thing really left, unbolt the transmission, unbolt the motor mounts, and unbolt the headers. Oh, and one power steering line, and then it's ready to come out. I think anyways. I don't think there's anything left. Yeah, that should be it. So, man, that manifold fucking sucks, dude. Oh gosh, I don't know what BMW was thinking, but that thing sucks. The good thing is it won't be going back on because I have an M50 manifold from my 2.8 liter. So, the reason I'm running the 2.8 liter is it's already semi-built motor. It's got a head gasket spacer, ARP head studs, so I can run more boost. All of the turbo components are, they're in those boxes down there underneath that, that table. So all the stuff is in those two boxes. So I got to go through it and see everything I need to do. Manifold's already on the engine. Hopefully the engine's not trash, because like I said, it's been being stored for the past 4 years. 2 of those years it's been outside. It's all wrapped up, but you know, rust could still creep in, so I may have to go over the motor and double check everything. But I don't want to drag this on too much longer. The motor's not coming out in this video, but the next video I do on this series, we'll be pulling the motor out and maybe disassemble it and see what happens, see where it failed. Because this motor did have it had the common oil pump nut backed off, and I lost oil pressure while driving it. I repaired that, replaced the camshaft because I killed one of the journal bearings on the camshaft. So I replaced this camshaft, and I replaced the cam ledge on this side because it was roasted. And I drove it for another like couple thousand miles, and then I beat the crap out of it at Z-Max, and that was the end of that. It got rod knocked, drove it home, started it up one day, and it locked up. So that's the end of that. But alright guys, thank you for watching the video. Till next time.